Hello guys, it's Kelly here again and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, hello, my name is Kelly, I'm from Bulgaria and this is what I do here. I create Sims 4 speed building videos, room builds, and the occasional creative sim video. So this week we are back with another room building video, and this is a fairly simple one. It's nothing too fancy, it's nothing too special. I really like how it turned out. I did not go in with a clear idea of what I wanted to do, but in the end I got it to work in a way that I really like and enjoy, and I really wanted to share it with you guys because it's not, like I said, it's not that special, it's not that I guess interesting maybe for some people. It's a simple kitchen slash dining room because it does have a little dining area, but I feel like it's something that you can put into a family home, even a more modern one, even a more traditional one. I just feel like you can use a build like this in a lot more of your houses, or yeah, so I think it's very universal. The color scheme is something that actually got this whole project going because I wanted to do, sometimes I do this when I'm drawing as well, but sometimes I like to look at just color schemes. So that's something good to keep in mind if you ever want to, I guess, practice or maybe get the creative juices flowing in a way. So I look up some color schemes and I found this really pretty color scheme that had this deep burgundy color matched up with these teal colors, and I thought that was really pretty. And honestly, the minute I saw it, I already knew that in The Sims 4 there's a lot of furniture that's exactly in that color scheme, and I already knew that I could make this work. So this has been on the gallery for quite some time now. If you follow me there, you've already seen it. But like I said, I wasn't sure if I should upload it here on YouTube, just because it's just a simple dining area with a kitchen, and I don't know, I wasn't sure that anybody's gonna watch it, but honestly, I'm so happy with the way that it turned out that I just could not share it with you guys. So hopefully you will enjoy. And yeah, it also, I used quite a few tricks, I guess, using the Move Objects cheat. So that's also a reason that I wanted to share it with you guys, because you might get some ideas if you haven't seen anybody do any of these things, or if you do feel inspired, or if you see something that I do that you want to try out. For instance, this little bench area here, I think I've done it in other builds that I've done, and I don't think I've used it as a dining seating area. That's something that is very popular, at least in interior design that I've seen, especially in Bulgaria. A lot of people do this, especially in old traditional Bulgarian houses. You always have this little kind of nook that is like a bench area, and that's sort of the dining area. So it's not always just a dining table with the chairs. Sometimes it's got this little bench with cushions, or a sofa even. A lot of people use sofas as seating area, you know, as a seating spot for your dining table. So I did want to recreate that. And that painting, by the way, was just so perfect for this. So this, like I said, is a bit more modern, but at the same time it has a more traditional feel and also a kind of a rustic feel with those exposed bricks that I used. I love exposed bricks. It's one of my favorite things. In The Sims and interior design, I love it. I just love it. So, I did struggle a bit with the colors and getting everything to match up and do as I wanted to do. But like I said, I'm very happy with how it turned out, and it takes some pretty mean screenshots. I'm not gonna lie. The screenshots are really pretty, especially the area that I created near the fridge that you're going to see in a while. So I did use create a sim. No, I did use the Move Objects cheat to create some interesting designs, and if anybody would like that and anybody would like to try it, I would love to see what you guys do with it if you haven't tried that already. So that's one of the reasons that I wanted to share this video as well, just to get some ideas out there, I guess. So yeah, I think I've mentioned everything that I wanted to mention about it, this build in particular. This is probably what I'm building right now. It's not exactly the, the way that it's supposed to look. We're going to change it in a bit. But this is kind of the area that I really, really like, with where I just try to put in some tables. I end up using this shelf to make like a higher, I guess, bar area, because I put some bar stools in there. So that's something that I would probably want in my dream house, to have, you can have your islands, you can have your dining table, but this little area, I love it in coffee shops as well. I built a mint bakery where I used the same technique, I think, where I put the little bar stools next to a window, and it just looks really, really pretty. I don't know, you just sit down, have your breakfast, peace and quiet. Nobody can talk to you. You're just in your zone, watching out the window. You can write some homework or essays or whatever you write. You can draw there, and I think it's really cute. So that's why I wanted to incorporate it in this build as well. So yeah, honestly, I'm gonna talk about something random here, but I am very disappointed with the weather right now. I know it's March, and I guess, the joke is that it's the Women's Month, so that's why weather is kind of crazy, just because, we women are supposedly crazy. So the weather has literally been crazy here in Bulgaria, because we had, like, 2 weeks ago, it was normal. It was like wintry. It was minus 10 degrees, or like 1-2 degrees above Celsius, and that was nice. That was normal winter weather. You just pack yourself up and before you go. So then suddenly we had a couple of warmer days. That was, again, I guess, normal. They did say it's gonna get warm, and then suddenly we had this whole week where it was 20 degrees above zero and Celsius, and that's very warm. That's almost spring weather. And then that was all week, and then Saturday and Sunday it was minus 20 degrees. It just dropped so suddenly, and there was a snowstorm. I was out and about in the snowstorm. It was so freezing cold, and I did not leave for a second my house when it was warm. I decided to leave when it was minus 20 degrees. So that's some poor judgment on my part, but I didn't know it was gonna get so cold. It was 20 degrees. That's like 40 degrees difference. That's insane. So that was just Saturday and Sunday, and then next week Sunday 20 degrees plus again. So you get what I meant when I said that weather was kind of crazy. So it's been like that. Even this week, it was again very warm. During the week, I was with a normal leather jacket, just spring clothes and everything, and now suddenly, Saturday and Sunday, it's insane. Like, right now, it's so gloomy outside, I don't even want to show my face out. It looks horrible. I don't want to go out. I'm just gonna lock myself in. Thankfully, I'm not gonna go out in the next couple of hours, I guess. Hopefully it'll get warmer. Probably not. So yeah, I think it's about to take shape now, this little room that I have. I felt like I really needed a rug under that table. I really, really wanted to put a rug under there, but I did not find a rug that would work for this build. Like this little one that I just put in, that I think it came with City Living. That one was the only one that worked, I think, perfect. Well, not perfect because I didn't end up using it, but it worked really well. And it's still, I don't know, I didn't like it that much. So yeah, there's no rug there, but it does feel a bit bare. So if you guys want to put in a rug, that'd be great. Awesome. Thumbs up for that. So here I am finishing this little nook area that I just mentioned, and yeah, I think we're about to get into the screenshots in maybe like 40 seconds or something. So If there's anything else that you'd like to check, other videos that I've done, other room builds, links in the description down below. If you like what you see, if you like what you hear, hit that like button and subscribe. And I would love to hear your comments on anything, even your day. Like, how's your day going? I would love to hear even that. So that said, I think I'm gonna cut this voiceover here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.